In a small, rustic village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young woman named Arya. She had always felt a deep connection to nature, but her life had been marked by turmoil and loss. After the sudden death of her mother, Arya found herself lost and disconnected from the world around her. She felt like a leaf blown away by a fierce wind, without any anchor or direction. One day, while wandering through the forest, Arya stumbled upon an old gnarled tree with branches that seemed to reach out to her. She sat at its base, feeling the rough bark against her back, and closed her eyes. The silence of the forest enveloped her, and she began to listen to the subtle sounds of nature, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the gentle breeze whispering through the trees. As she sat there, she felt a strange sense of calm wash over her, as if the tree was embracing her with its ancient wisdom. Arya started to visit the tree every day, each time delving deeper into the silence and the natural world. She began to notice the intricate web of life around her, the way the sunlight filtered through the leaves, the dance of the butterflies, and the gentle flow of a nearby stream. These observations sparked a sense of wonder and awe within her, and she started to feel a connection to something greater than herself. She realized that her mother's death was not an end, but a transformation, much like the seasons that changed around her. As the days turned into weeks, Arya's visits to the tree became a ritual of spiritual growth. She started to see the world as an interconnected whole, where every living being played a vital role. Her grief began to heal, replaced by a profound sense of peace and purpose. She understood that her journey was not about escaping her pain, but about embracing it as a part of her growth. And so Arya's path to spirituality was not a destination, but a continuous journey guided by the wisdom of nature and the ancient heartbeat of the tree that had become her sanctuary. Arya's newfound spirituality began to influence every aspect of her life. She started volunteering at a local community garden, where she found joy in nurturing plants and watching them grow. She also began to practice meditation and yoga, using these practices to connect with her inner self. Her relationships with others deepened as she learned to listen more and judge less, seeing the world through the eyes of compassion and understanding. One morning, as Arya was walking through the forest, she came across a small injured bird. Without hesitation, she picked it up gently and took it back to her home. She cared for the bird, feeding it and nursing it back to health. As she watched the bird recover and eventually fly away, Arya felt a surge of joy and a deep sense of fulfillment. This act of kindness had connected her to the cycle of life and death, reminding her that every action, no matter how small, had the power to make a difference. Years passed, and Arya became a beacon of hope and wisdom in her community. People would come to her for advice and comfort, drawn by her calm and compassionate demeanor. She continued to visit the old tree, now a symbol of her spiritual journey. Each time she sat beneath its branches, she felt a sense of gratitude for the path she had taken and the lessons she had learned. Arya's story was a testament to the power of spiritual growth, a journey that had transformed her from a lost and grieving soul into a source of light and inspiration for others.